Thanks again for letting me do this little presentation for you guys. And as I said, my name is Alex Atkinson. I am a BDR sales internship applicant. Thanks again for letting me do this quick presentation for you guys. So as you guys know, my name is Alex Atkinson. I'm here for the BDR sales internship. I'm just going to go through a quick slide, and what the slides are going to consist of is a little bit about me, some of my accomplishments, some skills, challenges I face, kind of what I already know, a little bit about the company and what the culture is there. And I also have included a plan and vision of what I see myself here at Adobe, my strategy of accomplishing those goals, and a couple of questions I have for you guys at the end. And if you guys have any questions for me during the presentation, please feel free and ask. You can always ask me anything during the presentation. And a little bit about me. So in this top picture right here is me and my wife. We're up in nature on a hike and we're just exploring. It's fun. We like to hike and stuff. Right here in the top middle, that is a picture of me playing college baseball. I played 1 year of college baseball before I had to return home because I tore my labrum. I did that up in northern Minnesota. Here's a picture of me and my wife at the beach. We love to travel, we love beaching, it's a good time. Love the sand, love the ocean. And down here is a picture of me at school, just showing that I come ready to go. And I gotta get my proteins in right there. Right here is another picture of me and my wife where we're on a walk. That's just around, it's kind of about 5 minutes from my house. Pretty cool, nice little walk on the Provo River Trail. And we like to do that and go on some walks. As you can see, I'm still in my sling from when I tore my labrum. I just kind of recovered from my surgery just a few months ago, or I just had surgery a few months ago in recovery. A lot better now. This is a picture of me and my dad. I love baseball. He loves baseball. We love the Dodgers, and we like to go to all sorts of games and have fun with it. This one was, I think, earlier this year. Me and him just took a day trip. We flew out, went to a game, came back. We ended up actually going to the World Series this year, which was really fun. So a couple of my accomplishments that I've had is, well, currently pursuing the top one. I'm studying at Utah Valley University, and I'm going to get a certificate in professional sales with a major in business and analysis, which will help me a lot in this internship where I'm able to analyze the data that I've received, and I'm able to effectively use my professional sales skills. I'm a collegiate athlete, as you guys have seen. I know what it takes to get to that college level, and not a lot of people are able to make it there, and so I know that you have to put in a lot of work to do so. I'm also an Eagle Scout. I got that when I was about 15 years old, I think, and I knew how to put it all together. I had to organize a group of other scouts, get my project done, go talk to the city. I installed bat racks at the local baseball fields here in Provo, and so I welded them together and I put them all together and I assembled a team to go install them. I have some successful leadership skills, as I explained in that Eagle Scout, but I also had some leadership skills when I was serving my mission for my church. I led groups of about 5 to 10 people, from 20 to 30 people, up to the entire mission of 150 people at the time. Some of the skills I have is I'm a clear, effective communicator. I'm able to give some sorts of advice to people and talk through with them and be able to explain my point. I have effective leadership skills. I explained it a little bit in that previous slide, where I'm able to serve and lead groups that are bigger down to those ones that are smaller, and I'm able to be personable with each and every person that's inside my group. I have some good Microsoft Office skills. I'm very good at thriving in Excel. I've learned a lot of those skills along the years as well, especially also when I was in my mission as well. And I have great adaptability. I feel like that's a hard thing to come by these days because a lot of people stick with what they know. For me, I like to expand and learn more things. Say I'm talking to a doctor and I I don't know anything about medical stuff, but I like to learn it. I ask them questions about things. For example, when I had my surgery, I asked them multiple questions like, well, what if this had happened? Is this what that is? Just a bunch of different questions, learn scenarios so I can have a broader knowledge to help me in the future. Some of my challenges that I've faced is Tableau and SQL. I know how to do them, I just haven't had a lot of practice with them. So I'm working on practicing with them currently, because I know at Adobe you guys use some Tableau and you guys need to know how to do some SQL stuff. So that is something that I'm currently pursuing and practicing to try to develop so I can use it in the future with the company. What I know about Adobe is you guys are very collaborative. You guys like to include lots of people, and I love that. That's something I love and I've thrive on, and I've done all my life. Anytime I see anybody along the street, I like to include them. If they're not having a great day, I try to bring them back up. And I think that's such an awesome open environment that Adobe has. And that's something I would love, and I know I would contribute well in. I'm very passionate. I love to do things well, and I know that I can go and help people, and I'm very passionate about it. And I'm very competitive. Being an athlete, being able to get into that high competitive level, I know what it takes, and I like to be the best, and I try to be the best. And if I can't be the best with everybody around, I want to be the best version of myself. So I compete with myself, which I think demonstrates a lot of grit. I push myself to the limits, I find the right spot, and I'm learning how to hit my limit without exceeding the limit. That was what happened with my shoulder. Is I was trying to push myself, and then snap, torn the labrum. My goals with this company: within 5 years, I expect to be leading my own sales team. That's something that I want to do, and I feel like I can even do it in less than 5. But I want to set a good goal right here and have like a realistic goal of my 5 years. But in all reality, my real goal is 3 years. I want to at least do it in those 3 years of first being here at Adobe. First year as an intern, graduate, come in and do at least 2 years there and get my own sales team. That's my goal. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to read some sales and skills and people books, or read sales and people skills books. For example, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Great book. I'm going to restudy it, reapply it, use these principles that I've learned in my real day-to-day life, because I know these skills have helped me in the past. I just need a refresher, and I can really put in the work and get things done for this company. A couple of questions I had for you guys is, what are some responsibilities that differ between BDR reps and the full-time and the interns? Because I know that the interns will work a little bit with the BDR reps, but I just kind of want to know the real difference between them. And then another one of the questions I have is kind of like, what other things should I know to better prepare myself for this position? Because I want to be fully prepared before I step in here. If there's anything that you saw on this slide that I can improve on, or if there's anything that you think I could do better is in general, I would really love the insight. Anyways, that's all I have for today, or on my slide. I'm excited to proceed through with the rest of this interview. Thank you for letting me have the time to do this, and I look forward to